a picturesque suburban neighborhood comes into view, with well-manicured lawns and neat houses. Birds chirp, and the sound of children laughing echoes faintly. The camera slowly pans to a charming two-story home with white picket fencing. Jessica, a frazzled but loving mother in her early 30s, is juggling a crying baby and a phone call. Her husband, Michael, a mild-mannered man in his late 30s, enters the room with a briefcase in hand. "Michael, you okay, Jess? You look exhausted." "Jessica, that's because I am. Between Emily teething and Ethan's soccer practice, I'm running on fumes. I can't keep this up, Michael." "Michael, what if we hire someone? A nanny?" Jessica hesitates, bouncing the baby on her hip. "Jessica, I don't know. The idea of a stranger in the house, it's unsettling. Michael will find someone perfect, someone with great references. Just think about it." Jessica looks conflicted but nods. Montage. Jessica interviews a series of nannies, one too young, one too strict, one with an unsettling vibe. Finally, a composed and kind woman, Rebecca, mid-40s, enters. She exudes calmness and warmth. Jessica and Michael exchange a look of relief. Rebecca is in the kitchen, preparing dinner. Her movements are precise, almost robotic. Jessica enters and smiles. "Jessica, you're a lifesaver, Rebecca. The kids already adore you." "Rebecca, I'm glad to help, Mrs. Harper. Family is everything." Jessica's phone buzzes. She glances at it and frowns. Jessica to herself, "I don't remember signing up for a home security app." Rebecca's smile falters slightly but returns just as quickly. Jessica doesn't notice. Rebecca stands over baby Emily's crib, humming a lullaby. Her expression is serene, but her eyes have a strange intensity. The baby stirs and starts crying. Rebecca's face darkens briefly before she picks up the child, her movements stiff. Rebecca whispering, "Hush now. I'll take care of you." Her voice is soothing, but her words carry an undertone of menace. Jessica and Michael are in bed. Jessica is scrolling through her phone, frowning. Jessica whispering, "Michael, there's something odd about Rebecca. I found cameras installed in the house. Did you know about this?" Michael, groggy, "Cameras? No, why would she do that?" Jessica looks uneasy. "Jessica, I'm going to talk to her tomorrow." Jessica confronts Rebecca, who is folding laundry. "Jessica, Rebecca, I noticed some cameras around the house. Can you explain?" Rebecca's face remains calm. "Rebecca, I installed them for your family's safety. With everything happening these days, you can never be too careful." Jessica's expression softens slightly, but she still looks wary. "Jessica, I would have appreciated you asking first." Rebecca, "Of course, Mrs. Harper. I remove them immediately if it makes you uncomfortable." Jessica nods, unsure. Rebecca is in the dimly lit basement, sitting at a small desk with multiple monitors showing live feeds from hidden cameras around the house. She leans in, her face twisted in a sinister grin. Rebecca to herself, "You don't even realize what's coming, do you?" Jessica is making coffee when she notices a strange powder on the counter. She frowns and calls out, "Jessica, Rebecca, did you put this here?" Rebecca appears, her smile unwavering. "Rebecca, it's just some herbs for the baby's colic. Old family remedy." Jessica's unease grows, but she doesn't press further. Michael is watching TV when the screen suddenly goes static. Then, a distorted video feed appears. It's their own living room. Michael sits up, alarmed. Michael yelling, "Jessica." Jessica rushes in, and they both stare at the screen in shock. The feed shows Rebecca standing in the nursery, whispering to Emily. Jessica bursts into the room to find Rebecca cradling Emily, her expression blank. "Jessica, what are you doing?" Rebecca looks up, her smile unsettling. Rebecca, "Just watching over her." "Isn't that what you hired me for?" Jessica grabs Emily and backs away, her heart racing. Jessica and Michael are speaking to an officer. Officer will look into her background, but if she hasn't committed a crime, there's not much we can do. Jessica looks frustrated and terrified. The house is eerily quiet. Jessica and Michael are asleep when a faint creaking noise echoes through the halls. Rebecca's shadow moves past their bedroom door. Jessica wakes to find Rebecca standing in the living room, holding a knife. Rebecca turns, her eyes cold and calculating. Rebecca, calmly, I'm doing this for your own good. Families like yours don't deserve what you have. Jessica screams, waking Michael. A struggle ensues. Rebecca's composed demeanor shatters, revealing a deeply unhinged side. Michael manages to subdue her just as the police arrive. Rebecca sits in the back seat, staring out the window with a chilling smile. Rebecca to herself, I'll be back.